Just Desi-Box fans, your boy Asim, touching down at Media Mogul's headquarters. We're here with one of the most hottest, most beautiful talents in the industry at the moment. Jaya, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having us here.
Thank you for coming down.
How you doing today though?
I'm good. This sofa's a bit dangerous. It's really comfortable, so I'm just hoping that we don't fall asleep in this interview, but I'm sure you've got some hot questions for me.
Definitely. We've got some questions to know who you are, what you're doing, what's the future holding. We've got all that here. So without further ado, let's go with it. Jaya, you're taking the music scene by a storm. We're not just saying this, as you're the first Indian female to be signed to such a major record label. How do you feel about that?
It's quite overwhelming. I didn't really expect it, and when I got signed I didn't even know about it until it started getting mentioned in interviews and things like that. But I'm extremely honoured to be able to represent something so beautiful and, you know, do what I love at the same time, so it's a good thing for me. I'm really happy.
So Jaya, how did you get signed? Like, give us a little background information about yourself and up to getting signed up.
Well, basically I decided when I was in college that I didn't want to go to uni, and decided to stop pursuing music as a career. And it was a big thing for me to make that decision. But when I decided to do it, I basically spent, you know, a long time kind of developing myself as an artist, trying to figure out my sound, and just trying to figure things out musically. And at the beginning of last year, I got in touch with an amazing producer that I had met 3 years prior, and we ended up getting in the studio and making some hot tracks. And as soon as I got in the studio with him, I just kind of knew that these are the kind of songs that are going to break me. These are, you know, the songs that best kind of describe me and my sound. And soon after, I got in touch with a great manager. So for me, having those two things were the missing pieces that I didn't have before, and that's a lot of the reason why I didn't feel comfortable going to labels. But when I got those pieces, and when the picture was clear enough for other people to kind of understand where I was going, we went to, you know, have a few meetings with some major labels, and thankfully they really understood and got the picture, and I got signed. So yeah, it's a bit mad.
So was music something you did from a young age, or you wanted to pursue from a young age, or was it something that, as you said, you started in college? So
no, I've come from a really musical family, so it'd always been something I'd been around, and subconsciously I was always absorbing it. But it was nothing like, you know, that I got taught, or I didn't go to a special school to kind of get singing lessons and dancing lessons. It was just something that I really enjoyed, and it was more of a hobby for me that I kept really personal and just did in my own time. But as I grew older, and when I got to college and I was going through that phase where I had to decide what I wanted to do long term, and, you know, if uni really was the thing for me, I just kind of had this mad moment and realised that all this time, you know, throughout my whole life, it's just really been all about music. So that's kind of how it went.
So Jaya, describe to us the Jaya world domination.
I keep saying this in interviews, but yeah, I've always been someone that kind of dreams big scale, and everything I want to achieve is really big, and there's so much I want to do. But yeah, world domination is hopefully what I want to achieve. I just want to kind of do as much as I can in, you know, in terms of music, in terms of life, and just dominate as much as I can. In a good way though, not in a, you know, overpowering way, in a positive way.
So how do you plan to achieve this, to make yourself a global star though?
Just kind of be myself, work really hard, take each day as it comes, and just make the most out of opportunities that come my way.
Yeah, your single DJ Do It Again is due to release on Monday, 8th of March.
Yes.
Is it only going to be a UK release, or is it going to be the whole world release?
No, it's a worldwide release. We're doing a digital release only, so you're going to be able to download it no matter where you are in the world. It will be available on iTunes and all good digital resources. So yeah, make sure you get 1 million copies.
The main question is, when is your album coming out? We hear via Twitter that you're already working on your second album.
Oh wow, you guys really have been following me. No, I kind of know what I kind of want to do for my second album, but for now I'm fully concentrating on the first one. We've been working on it for a little while. It's coming together really well. I've been blessed enough to work with some amazing producers and artists. I've got people like Parker and James that did Chipmunk #1 on there, Jonas Joberg who's worked with Britney Spears, Paul Kai who did my single, he's also worked with Kylie Minogue and Raghib. So it's just sounding absolutely crazy, and you can already tell from the artists that the producers have worked with, they're so diverse. So with the album, you know, it's going to have a bit of everything in it, but it'll still be pop, urban, fresh, and yeah, I just can't wait for you guys to hear some more stuff. It's going to be good.
So Jaya, who writes your stuff for you?
It's kind of a collective, and one of the reasons I'm really enjoying making this album is because there's so many different ways that the music has come about. A lot of the songs were written for me, some of the songs I co-wrote on, some of the songs I've written by myself, but with me I just want to make great music, and however that comes about, you know, it's always it's a good thing.
So what influences your lyrics when you write the lyrics? What influences that?
So many things can influence me. I like to think kind of musically I'm a product of my environment, so everything from the things I see on television, the people I meet, where I live, where I go, everything influences what I do. So when I'm writing, I'm always in that frame of mind. Anything can influence me and can spark a song.
How far you don't make a song with me or nothing?
Desi-Box, maybe that will be my next single.
Basically your album,
yeah.
Is it going to be all pop songs, club bangers, or are there going to be some nice mellow songs? Or you must give us a little intro to the album.
Well, as I said, it's going to have a bit of everything on there. It's definitely going to be, you know, still pop, but it's going to have, you know, an urban flair to it, R&B, you know, dance. So there's going to be a bit of everything for everyone, but it's still the early stages of my album. So until I've chosen my 12 songs, I can't really tell you exactly what's going to be on it, but yeah, it will definitely be something for everyone on there.
The songs in your album, are they connections to your life?
Yeah, definitely. Everything I do is connected to me, otherwise it would come across quite false, because I wouldn't be able to live it through.
It's music's expressing your feelings, isn't it?
That's quite deep.
Personally, it's my quote of the day. So what kind of audience is being targeted with the album? Is it every audience, or is it just mainly British Asians?
Just everyone. I just want, you know, everybody to be able to enjoy my music. So there's no kind of target audience. Anyone that enjoys it and wants to listen to it, I'm very happy to have them on board.
So Jaya, let's move on to your videos. You know the concept you have in the videos. Do you have a lot of say in that, or is it all of the director? Do you come up with the concept and say, look, I want this?
It's a really a group effort, and I'm blessed enough to have an amazing label and a really good team that I work with outside of the label stuff. And you know, they really allow me to be creative and let me have a say in what I do. And so everything you see is, you know, is what I've decided to do, and it's got an essence of me in there. With the video, we had a lot of kind of scripts put our way and a lot of ideas, and we all sat down and decided that this would be the best one. It's very colourful and fun. It's very kind of artistic with the way the camera moves and everything. And I just, you know, as soon as I saw the script, I just knew it was very me, and it represented the song the best. So the video's been out for a month.
It's been out for a month?
Yes.
Catch it,
it's
people.
Been out, yeah, it's on YouTube, it's on, you know, most music channels, so have a look for it.
So Jaya's burning up the scene right now. Jaya, let's wrap this up, and have you got any last things for your fans out there, last things you want to say out there to everyone, anyone pursuing music?
Anyone that's pursuing music, I just want to say, keep at it, stay focused, keep the passion alive, and just know that if I can do it, you know, I'm a very normal girl, was brought up in Wembley, didn't have any special training, and you know, it just goes to show that if I can do it, it's very possible for anybody else. And for everybody that's been supporting me thus far, thank you so much. Thank you for Desi-Box for putting stuff about my music up from day one. I really appreciate the support, and make sure get my single March the 8th, DJ Do It Again. The video's out, check it out on my website. Breathe. jayawild.com.
Desi-Box.com. Peace.